Hi guys, so welcome along to Nardi Elder Gaming, and tonight we are playing Miss Survival, as I promised we would, as I advertised we would, so here we are. So, first tip, when you're starting this game, because I've done hours in this game, always try and start in this area here, because you want that cart, and I will show you why in a second. So let's just grab a few bits out of there. So the main things we need to do, we need to get a vehicle on the road, and we need to get more storage. So this is hardly anything, so we need to find backpacks, and I know where a load are, so we're going to go around and get those quite early on in the game. We're going to get the vehicle up and running quite early in the game as well. So here is our biggest helper in the game. So to get the vehicle, we need an engine, we need batteries, we need fuel, and we need 4 wheels. But you can actually get all of them and carry them in this. So this is what our first bit's going to be, is gathering. Yeah, you got to love a cart. We'll just check this little rust pile out here. Just see if there's anything worth picking up. Pick up those at the moment because they come in handy for food. Clay we don't need. Right, so you look on the vehicles here, because it will show you the bits that might be available for you. Oh, excellent, a gun. So we'll take that. We'll take that. And that's about all we need to take with us for a minute. Just check over the whole thing because you want to make sure that you get the wheels. There we go. I can't believe you missed the beginning of this, Moose. TR, how you doing? Right, as you can see, this has got 6.85 litres of fuel in it, but we got no fuel canister at the moment. Could be TR, could be. Right, so that's 1 wheel. We just need 3 more. I'm not sure exactly what these are based on. Right, there's no engine, no battery in there. Right, so you can also get in the vehicles, because you can look in the glove box then. Ammo. Excellent. These sun visors can drop down, but there's no actual need to look behind them at the moment, so I assume eventually they're going to end up putting something lootable behind them. There we go, there's another tyre. That's good. 2 wheels this quick. There's a bulletproof chicken. Well, they're not really bulletproof, but I call them bulletproof because if you hit them with a vehicle, they will stop your vehicle dead. Right, so here's our map. With this map, you don't get any map markers or anything like that. Unless you get a pencil, then you can chalk something in. But I never bother with it because I know where everything else is on here. So the main area where I usually make my base is here. This is a white house here. There's a generator and loads and loads of space to put storage and stuff like that. So that's where I will be heading for. Few places of interest around here. This here is a massive bandit camp. This here is the school. There's a big bloater in the school. And up here is the down here is the BRI. There's 2 big bloaters in there. And around here also we will find seekers, especially up in Community, which is a small town. And also along here. And in the tunnel, there's actually an area where there's a huge guy which has got a massive tumour on his shoulder. And he's quite tough to kill, but you have to kill him in order to get through the tunnel to the other side. There are bears in it, Moose. Don't you worry, there are bears. And I usually encounter the odd bear or 9. Right, so let's get out on the road and we can see exactly where we are. Oh look, old man's here. Nice of him to pop along. Right, that's a bandit camp down there. Shotty shells, we'll grab them. And we got 5 revolver ammo at the moment. Now these a bit later on, you want to collect these as well because they're good storage. There's a pencil, as I said, so you can write on the map. Nothing much there, to be fair. Right, you have to be careful down here because you don't want to get too close to them because they will attack. So we're going to bypass them. We're going to head down this way to where I know that there's a vehicle. Right, let's check this vehicle. No wheels on them. No battery, no engine. No, nothing there. We'll check the police car because sometimes they have weapons. It's got a wheel, we'll have that. In one of my earlier build playthroughs, I built a base up on top of there. Go and check it out, it's on the channel. Not right now though. Right, metal scraps are very, very valuable in this. Because you do tend to run out of them eventually. Should be able to hear a zombie in there. There we go, baseball bat. It's handy. Ooh. Excellent. Right. Dentry, how you doing? Right, so we can modify these and put that suppressor on it, which comes in very handy with these weapons. So we'll stick that down there, put the knife up there, that one there, that one there. we don't have ammo for anything except the rifle, so we got 2 shots in the rifle. So we'll load those 2 shots in. But I'm hoping we won't actually need them at the moment. Right, if we go to equipment, we can wear the gloves. Because you don't wear a lot to start off in this game. Weird shit going on. Right. It's always worth opening the cars because sometimes they have guns and stuff just sitting on the back seats. Food. Excellent. But nothing I need in there. Right, so we can move ourselves further on down. Right, there's a bloater in here. It hasn't loaded in. LOD over there, look. Right, so check these ones out. We're very close to the place where the vehicle is. So I'd like to have as much stuff as we can when we actually get there. Already tried that in the past, TR. Doesn't do anything, mate. Does not do a thing. Not even a little bang. Right, let's get that ready because we could get attacked any minute. Whenever you see one of these trucks, for some reason, there's always a pair of boots actually stuck inside it. Bring out your dead. I'm getting screen tear on this. I might have to have a look at the vertical sync in a minute. So that building down there, you can use that as a base. You see it's got a generator on the back of it. But I never use that one. Don't like that one. Right, this is where the first vehicle is going to be. There it is. So that's what we're going to be driving. And we got a tyre. So let's put these tyres on. One. I would say the most important part in this game is getting a truck on the road. Crimson, how you doing? I noticed you turned up quite late last night. I think I was literally just switching the stream off as you came on. I didn't even get a chance to say hello to you. Right, there we go. So here's the mist. Got another gun. Right. They, at the moment, they can't actually get to you. That's going to change in the next update on this, because they have started adding zombies that can jump through the windows and that. But what I normally do when the mist comes down, I just sleep for 2 hours. There we go, and then the mist is gone. Nine mils, I definitely need them, so let's grab those. And we can load up the gun. It was definitely nap time. Right, okay, I've got some power in my torch battery. Chocolate and cola. Yeah, I've only got two shots in the rifle and 2 shots in the 9mm. Right, let's go down here, because down here is one of the first backpacks you can get. There's one of the zombies who got caught outside the mist. If they get caught outside the mist, it kills them. You can see there's a dead body up on top of there. That's where one of the backpacks are. And sometimes there's a bow as well. So what we need to do is to get up on there. Which is not the easiest thing to get up on there, to be fair. Oh, I did it first time, okay. Yeah, sometimes he has a bow and arrow, but he hasn't got it this time. He's got a shemeti, though. If you get a chance, always grab the shemetis. Let's get rid of the bandages. They don't do shit at the moment. Let's get rid of that while we take the scope. So we should be able to modify our gun and put the scope on it. No, it won't let us do that on this one. No worries, we'll keep that for the... Keep that for when we get hold of, what's it called? The hunting rifle, that's what I was looking at. The hunting rifle. No, she learnt it from me, Moose. Get it right. You know she learnt it from me. Right, so that's giving us an extra 2 slots in the inventory now. So we're going to be getting as many of those as quickly as we can. Well, there's a cap. We can wear the cap. Right, I want to change this up for the Pt1. Right, let's go and get the trolley. I forgot to bring the trolley with me. See, now I know you're just lying, old man. There are threats in this game, but the zombies are not really one of the main threats. Now, we're approaching bear territory now. Now, there's a tunnel down the end here. You can just see the wooden barrier there. There's a backpack in there. But right at the moment, we're not in a position to go in there. Another Pt1. Ah, there we go. We can use that with the rifle. Right, you can't modify the rifle while it's in your slot there. You've got to put it back in your inventory to do it. So let's put the sight on it. We just eat that while we can. Yeah, you've got to have a Pt1. I'm going to take that over Pt1 actually, rather than the baseball bat. There are some parasites you need to watch out for in this as well. You'll see a dead body sitting down, and it'll have like a tendril coming out the top of its head. Right, you can actually link these caravans up to your truck as well, so you can carry these around with you, or drag them around with you, whatever you want to call it. That's a waste of a tyre and a Pt1. No, I said parasites, not fucking parasites. Not piece of absolute shit parasites. Right, so this is where we need to be careful about bears. There's usually 2 of them around this area. Sometimes they're over this side, sometimes they're over that side. Looks safe at the moment. There's zombies in there, but they won't come out in the daylight. You can see an ATV in there. You can use that ATV. You can use that white vehicle there, that SUV. Oh, and this is another thing. If you ever find one of these, make sure you definitely pick it up. There you go, there's a gun on the seat there. But I've already got one. I've got a 9mm, so I'm not going to grab another one. Right, so yeah, this one you can actually get on the road. But you have to do the same again. Get the wheels and everything for it. Right, now, if we go in here, we should find a backpack. Excellent. And just over there, where the other side of the wood yard is, there is another one. I know where an engine is. The batteries, I know where we could get hold of a battery quite easily. Right, there's a bear down there, look. Sleeping just there. Now a couple of shots from a shotty will kill him. There's another one there, look. So there's two sleeping bears. And they're right where I want to go. Sorry, that was lost in translation, TR. Did you say get further away? I'm sure that meant get further away. There was one occasion I actually had a bear spawn on top of one of these white towers there. That thumping you can hear is a heart. There's a heart in there. Let's see if I can show you the heart. There it is. The hearts don't really do a lot in this, but you've got creatures called seekers. And if you destroy the hearts, then the seekers won't respawn. And they can be a right pain in the ass, to be fair. So I think we're safe from the bears for the time being. I see what you did there, TR. No, not at all. I'm just being good to the bears. TR, you are doing a lot of unfollows tonight. What you might have been, actually. These gas bottles, you will need them later. In fact, I think I'll grab that one. Because if you get the flamethrower, that's what they run on. Good old Hank Hill propane. Right, let's go up to the other side. And then we should be able to find the portable toilet. Oh, the flamethrower in this is brilliant. That's where we came in, so I need to try and get around the back of these bears, I think, because I need to get to that portable toilet there. Fucking climb up on there, you bastard. Let's see if I can get him to run off. Usually if you pump a couple of bullets in them, they will run. Sometimes they die. Go on, put your head around again. No. He shrugged that one off like it was nothing. Well, he's a tough one, that's for sure. It's a wild... Do you want to eat Shemetti? If you hit them enough, they will run off. But not this one. This one seems to be the toughest bear that I've ever encountered in this game. Mind you, I am taking it on a bit early, to be fair. Oh shit, that was close. You gotta watch your weapons in this as well, your melee ones, because they will degrade and they're not easy to repair. You have to get a repair bench to actually repair them. He don't want to die, does he? That's why you need a good shotgun. 2 shots to the head with a shotgun will kill him. He's really unimpressed, isn't he? He don't give a shit that I'm stood here. And I think I just lost my other Shemeti. So let's put that one in. Oh, shit. No, there's no health meters or anything in this one. The only time you know it's dead is when it falls over dead. That didn't actually come out exactly as I meant it to be. The only time you can tell when they're out of health is when they fall over dead, basically. Yeah, I've seen it. I think the one with Moose at the bottom would help me more than anything. Because Moose ain't scared of a bear, look. Hang on, I'm not scared of a bear. Yeah, take some of that. He is one tough bear. He's after my picnic basket. That's what it is. I don't know if that's the mist coming in. I wanted to get back to the base before this. Not much power left in the Shemeti. It seems to be immortal. I've never known one take this much of a beating before. Use some feng shui. I don't know what mushrooms are going to do to the bear. What would really make my day, which would be absolutely fantastic and would excite me absolutely no end, would be if the other bear were to come around and join him. Brilliant. Oh, you get some good meat off of these bears in this game. And I've just lost. This wasn't the best place for me to get, to be fair. Wow, you are one tough bear. And now my knife has just run out, so I've got no weapons left. I don't normally get into this kind of predicament this early on in the game, you know. The bear won't get bored and fuck off, that's the problem. Let's have a drink while we wait, shall we? I think actually I'm going to have some water while I'm waiting. I'm going to have to do a runner in a minute, so... Let's get ready. Bear with me 1 second. Right, I was just switching on the air conditioning on my chair. Because it's a little bit hot. Look away! I might have managed to outsmart him. No, the last I heard, she was coming to my stream to check out my tips. Insert your own jokes here. Right, I think he's going now, so if he goes back round the corner there. Excellent. Right, now we're going to go and find our base. And near the base is a house that's usually got an engine and a battery. On one of my other build projects, I built a big cliffside what do you call it, like a chateau up on there. That was one of my favourite ones. I can't wait to get the vehicle. It's so much better than running. At the moment as well, they haven't implemented fuel usage, so the truck doesn't run out of fuel. Right, we're going to go down and find the place that I use as a base. We're going to set that as our base. We're in a bit of a dangerous situation actually, because we've got no weapons. Cheat. No, I just know how to play the game, TR. Play the game. If you know the methods, if you know the walkarounds, if you know where the best stuff is, the best routes and everything, you're playing the game. You're not cheating, you're playing. So I'll have none of this cheating rubbish. You know that's not in Nardi's persona. But I've done so many run-throughs of this game that I just know what to do. Apart from killing bears with a shemeti. That didn't really work out as I wanted it to. That little trailer down there, you can hook that up to the ATV. Yeah, only because she drew a picture of the bear, then screwed it up. I ain't falling for that one, old man. Not falling for it. Yeah, bit of lead poisoning. It took the bear 3 years to die. She couldn't even go full on candle wick, let alone John Wick. Right, here's our base. This is what we're going to be using. So let's set this as our active base. There we go. I said this got plenty of room in here. Nice big area. And we've got an ATV already here and a trailer already here. Round the back there's a generator. And we have a garage which has got a workbench. And none of this is cheating because it's already in the game. Right, I can use one of these drawers to store some bits. Let's put that one in. That one. That one. That one. And that one. We'll keep the others in case we need them. I'm sorry, TR, that message just erased itself because it was so erroneous. Yeah. Nice one, Moose. No, I'm not in God mode. There's a coffee shop up there. But we're going to go across to this house nearby because this is the one that's usually got an engine. And usually got a battery as well. Or a battery, as everyone says, except me. I say battery. Go watch your stamina as well. Because it takes a while to build back up in this. Oh, I see. Dissing the English bloke's language now then. Oh, I see how it is. I see. It's not my fault you can't talk proper like what I do. Yeah, I need a drink of water. Now, I can honestly say that I never say Celsius. I'll say C, but usually I just say it's like 30 degrees. There's an engine. So we'll take that. It's going to take 45 minutes to get that off. This will impress you. Look, he's carrying that engine above his head. Probably because he's an English footballer. And there's a battery. All we need now is a fuel can. Ah, no, I know where one is. There's one out the back of the... one out the back of the house. Shit, there's a zombie right behind me. Exactly that, Dentry. Scared of a bear, but I can bench press an engine. I'll be fair with you guys, I'm not a football person. Or, as you Americans call it, soccer. If you say so, TR. If you say so. I don't even know how to hold a football bat, so I wouldn't be any good. Right, we're going to rest up here for the night. Because we're nice and safe here. You don't know what a football bat is? See, I thought all you lot were educated like me. Have you ever heard of a darts bat, though? No, the actual nights in Mist Survival do get dark. That's why I'll always sleep through them. Let's do 2 hours and it should be nice and light. There we go. Right, let's have something to eat. And I'll check out the kitchen in a minute, see if I can find something to drink. Oh no, there won't be anything in it now because I've claimed it as a base. Problem is I can't go into anywhere at the moment because I've got no weaponry. So I think we need to get down and get that vehicle on the road. This bit here is another bandit camp, but then they're up further up that way, up behind all these buildings, so they don't usually bother us down here. The bears can't afford the rent to live with me. I don't actually think there's any night vision in this game. I don't think I've ever come across it, to be fair. It's expensive, but they would get the bare necessities. Just thought I'd say it before Moose comes on and says it. But to be fair, I was going to unfollow myself for that one, Moose. TR. Not at the moment. We will be going into the other end of town very shortly. I don't actually know where it's set, to be quite honest. You know what I do want to do, though? I want to see if there's a... V-Sync. There we go. So let's enable that. That's better. I would TR, but there's no settings to change difficulty or anything like that. I mean, this thing definitely needs a difficulty setting, because I would like to turn it right up. Do you know what? From now on, we're going to put a timer on to see how long it is until old man actually mentions mechs. Actually, I'd probably take that bet myself, old man, to be honest with you. Right, that needs to go in the back of the truck. Right, so we still can't use it yet because we've got no fuel in it, but it's ready to rock as soon as we do get some fuel. But right at the moment, I need to go down to this shop and try to get a drink without being spotted by any zombies. There we go, there's a drink, that's good. And a fishing lure. No, you can only use certain vehicles. So you've got the truck that we're trying to build up now. You've got the SUV, which was the white one back where the bears were. And you've got a that little ATV. No, there's no training part in this game. You just got to start off professional like what I am. Right, so we need... And what I actually forgot to pick up was the fuel can. So... Let me just try and remember what's around here. There's no bunkers in this version, but the update that they're working on, there is bunkers, and it's bunkers you can use as bases as well. Oh, that is so annoying that there isn't a fuel can around here. That's a wheel for the ATV. I know, rookie mistake, Dentry, rookie mistake. You just don't let me get away with anything, do you? Right, I just got to try and think where the nearest fuel can could be to where I am now. So this is where we are right now. Just here. Yeah, I can't forget the mechs as well. One of these areas might contain it, but that's where the bandits are. Could go down behind the motel. No, that's not fair. I went and took on a mech just for old man. I think you lot have all got truth phobia. It's definitely no Debbie phobia. Let's try this place over here. Yeah, right, I might have a ladder phobia. Come on, give me some weapons. Or some ammo at least. Those you need for the flamethrower. Oh, an AK. We'll have that. We'll take the silencer. I don't know if I can suppress that. I can't, no. So we've got a few rifle bullets there, that's good. The mist is put down as a mysterious mist that suddenly appeared, and everybody who came in contact with it was basically turned into one of these infected zombies. But you as the player character were immune to it, and you were living in a camp, and then they attacked the camp one night and you ran off into the darkness as such, and that's where this starts off. Well, yeah, I mean, it would sound like that because it's such, you know, I'm so awesome at spinning these, you know, tales. And that when I tell you something that's true, you know, you start to believe it as well, don't you? But in this case, it is absolutely 100% true. And if you don't believe me, just go to the Steam page. You'll see it there. Tiara, are you literally just sitting on Discord waiting for me to say something just so you can put a meme up? I reckon that's what you do. That is your hobby. That is why you come here every day. Oh, that was somebody that just walked in from the outside and started talking in a weird voice. Don't worry about that. Come on, there's got to be a fuel can around one of these places somewhere. That is hugely annoying. I do bow down to your majesty when it comes to that, to be honest, Tia. You are the king of gifts. I see what you did there, TR. Oh, a bit of meat. Right, this is another one you can use as a base. Johnny, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing this run through because I haven't done a live stream of Miss Survival. No, it's I did do a quick playthrough of the updated version, but this is still the original one. But I am looking forward to when they actually do the full release. Right, I can get rid of some of this stuff in the base a minute. TR, don't go spreading your lies. Nobody's going to believe your lies. You know that I was absolutely smashing it, and that bear was just lucky to get away with his life. Oh, Johnny, thanks for that. I appreciate that, mate. Did you watch the build sessions? Oh, let me have a hydration break. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing those builds. I think I might have overcooked it a bit trying the pyramid on the lake. I haven't been that far yet, Johnny. We will be going to get Leo at some point, but at the moment I've got 3 bullets and that's the entirety of my weaponry. 2 machetes and that military knife. Plus he took all my bullets and it didn't even faze him. I will get him, don't worry. Miss Survival is not Miss Survival without Leo. Even when I did the builds, I made sure I went and got Leo out first. But I need a good supply of ammo to be doing that. It was almost like the bear just got pissed off with me, didn't it? Right, let's fill the gas can. Yes, he actually is, funnily enough. The bandits are actually holding him captive in a cage, which ain't good. Right, we got the mist coming in again. No, he wasn't your dog. He is their dog, but they just don't treat him very well. So that's why we get him out. And they haven't really implemented much with him in the game so far, so he doesn't really do a lot. But it's just good having him around. Right, that miss is going to come in before I get a chance to. So I'm going to sleep there, because if you sleep on top of the vehicles, they can't get to you at the moment. They will be able to when they do the update. I thought I made a good turret, to be quite honest. Right, so once I've fueled the truck up, we're going to have a little look around the map. I'm not even going to listen to that TR. I'm not even going to listen to him. I love mac and cheese. Right, now we've got a vehicle. And as you will notice, we do not have a body, all we have is a pair of arms. So we can go and have a look around the map now. Right, that's the tunnel that I said about, where there is some, well, there is a backpack in there. There's another vehicle exactly the same as this one just up here on the right. So you can actually get two of those on the road. This is the mine. And just up here we can get another backpack. There he is. Do you know, after all this time, they still haven't textured that mine down there. But in the updated test, they have textured it. So there's very little here. There's nothing in that building up there. There's an axe, which we want, another one of them. But no ammo. There's a riot helmet over there. And an explosive arrow. Excellent, some more ammo. Yeah, I've got the two bags from the mill. There we go, there's the hunting rifle. Ah, you know what I'm like, Johnny. I remember one playthrough I did, it took me absolutely ages and ages to find a hunting rifle. Right, so this is the community. Seem to be having a lot of LOD problems with this install at the moment. I wonder if that's because I what's the word? Like down installed from the updated version back to this one again. Because the other version was just a test and it wasn't that playable, to be fair. Right. Now the problem here is up there sometimes a flamethrower spawns, but that place is full of zombies and I have very little ammo at the moment, so we need to get more ammo before I can... It's that deer, look. Before I can do anything about that. We love the flamethrower, Johnny, don't we? Right, so if we go back into the community a minute. It was moonwalking, wasn't it? You should see the seekers. There's one. There's the other one. So these are the things that are created by the hearts, and there's a heart in that church. But these things are very difficult to kill. So what I normally do is get up on the roof of the truck and just keep shooting them with a shotgun. Which is all well and good when you've actually got a shotgun, which I don't at the moment. Right, so somewhere else I do want to investigate. Just ignore that, nothing happened, you didn't see a thing. Right, sometimes there's good stuff to be found in this checkpoint down here. Damn, run out of room now. We can come back for that later. Let's see, hunger and thirst is down, so we can use some of that. So let's eat some beef. Johnny, have you joined us on Discord yet? If you use it, that is. Oh, right, okay. Now, a lot of people don't use it. But it's just that sometimes you'll hear us laughing about things because TR keeps posting things onto the general chat, and then Moose joins in, and then them two seem to have a gif off. That's quite funny at times. Always at my expense, though, I've noticed that. Always at my expense. Excellent. Right, let's get rid of that one, and we'll have the decent one. And we'll have that. Always pick up the hammers if you find them. You know what, Moose? No, I'm gonna go 95%. I'm gonna go 95% just to annoy you. Two more rifles in there. I don't think I've got the room to pick them up. I don't actually need them at the moment. I know where to find them if I do. Oh, Moose, that was a burn. I don't normally dismantle them. I will actually sort of come and get them later on to put in my what do you call it? My gun cabinet. I love it when I forget the words that I'm trying to say. Shouldn't be long until we find him a pair of trousers, I think. Right, we can come up collecting stuff from here at a later date. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, I'm sort of semi-picking it up as I'm going around. But once I've got some storage on the back of the truck, I will probably come in and pick a lot more up. Yeah, I would like to find some pants, to be honest. Oh, there's loads of food here. Let's put that in there. Pick that up. That's handy to have. Don't worry about that, it's fine. Right, so here's the school. The school's usually quite good to yeah, this is where I want to come to get my main load of storage. But can you remember when I built the base up on top of there? I think that was in my first playthrough that I actually put online. That was really good. I actually enjoyed building that one up there. But I think that's the one that I actually run out of scrap metal for. Moose, have a good day at work, buddy. Oh, nice one, Johnny. I appreciate it, mate. Right, here we come to Lag City. They still haven't sorted this out yet. There's one of those parasite peoples that I was talking about. Those things will spit poison at you. I imagine Moose will still be watching when he gets to work. He usually does. Right, there's a heart down there and a couple of seekers. So we will have to come down and clear that point out at some point, because there's some interesting stuff in there. You can see the heart through the window there. In case you haven't realised, I'm just going around the map actually showing little bits and pieces, some of the areas of interest that people might not know about if they haven't played the game. TR, Miss Piggy doesn't approve. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye and nearly made me crash. Up there, there's an interesting, like, Asian style buildings, Japanese by the looks of it, but there's nothing actually happens there at the moment. It is a fun game. It's going to be a lot better once they get the full release done. Right, so down over in that direction is the BRI, which is the Biological Research Institute, and that's where there's two big bloaters. And down here, this base here is where Leo is. And if you look where that blue car is and look up a bit where that bloke's just walking across, you can see Leo's cage. So we will be going in and rescuing him at some point when we've got some ammo. And then down here is a trading outpost. So it's like a safe area. Now you need plenty of ammo to take on the Seekers. So you can get fuel there, which you can also get propane. And with him you can just trade for materials. He hasn't got anything I really want at the moment. And what you can do, which hasn't been set up properly yet, but you can still use it, is the garage, where you can pimp your ride. Right, so you've got to get this stuff unlocked first. So at the moment you can just unlock it all. Now I tend not to get this one, because once I start putting the storage in the back, it gets in the way. No trains in it. Now that's the paint that I normally use. I think on my last one I went for this one. But I think there are actually games with that, aren't there? Where you actually have an RV as a base. Right, let's paint him up like that. Excellent. We'll go with that bumper. There we go. Now it's looking cool. But I said they've not implemented any kind of bartering structure on upgrading yet. So you can literally just go in there and get anything you want. Don't worry, Leo, we'll be coming back for you soon. That was the chicken. The chicken did that, believe it or not. That fucker there. Right. Unfortunately, I can't get to my jack, so we're going to have to cheat and get a jack a minute. Otherwise, you can't get it out of the tree. Where's the jack? Where's the jack? Where's the jack? I can't find the jack. There he is. Right, this can be a right pain in the ass to use. Because you've got to get it right in the right place. There we go. Right. There we go. So, don't hit chickens. Because they are solid. That's it. Prove me wrong. Brilliant. Right, I'm going to shoot that chicken. Right, anyway. We're back on the road. Oh look, a bear. course you do. It's a common occurrence. Everybody has that happen. I've lost count of the amount of times that I've chucked a car up in a tree and fought a bear and all sorts of other shit that happens in this game, but only seems to happen to me. Right, I'm not sure if there's another bag in that tower there or not. Can't remember. I should really be getting back to home base for when night time comes, but yeah, I should have known you'd find a gift for it, TR. Should have absolutely known. Should have seen it a mile off. No, nothing at the top of this one. Excellent. Right, let's make our way back to the house. You do, but they're pretty useless in this game, to be fair. I'll probably turn them on now and they'll be really bright. No, there you go, look. See, that's it. That's your headlights. So that's why I try and get back before it gets dark. Because once it does get dark, you can't see shit. You can with the torch, that's fine, but as soon as you try it with the headlights, nah, you can't see a thing. Apart from the updated version, I think with the updated version, you can actually see quite well. But none of that's been incorporated into this version yet. See, that is it. I can't even see. I know I'm somewhere near the house, but so if I use my torch, see, I've got excellent vision. Right, we sleep for 12 hours. That should give us enough rest. Rude, TR. Rude. I can't believe how much you hate me, TR. I feel, you know, I'm welling up. The tears are flowing. I thought you appreciated my natural ability at game playing and bringing you all this excitement. Top-notch bear hunting and all that. Right. Now that we've had that little look around, now we're going to go and start looting. Actually, no. I'll tell you what we do before we start looting. We need a water supply. I am, ain't I? Because TR, I found the darkness in your heart. Right, so we need to... We need to make a water purifier. So we need a bucket, we need stones, we need firewood. All easy to get hold of. And we got enough metal scraps to do it. So I think what we'll do... We'll build it there. It's where I normally... Rez! How you doing, mate? I totally agree with you though, Rez. TR75 banned. Right, let's eat some of this, get some of our health up. Nice, and what we will do is... Right, where did I put my site? There it was. So we can install that onto there. I think I had a suppressor in there as well. So let's put the suppressor on it. Excellent. Right. So let's get the jack out of there. I can go there. I'm going to get rid of the jack. We're getting water. You've loved the stream. Don't give me that moose. You've enjoyed every second of it. None of this cheddar nonsense. Right, let's load this up. Make sure that the site is working. Yeah. Right, sometimes when you're playing this, you will find that when you look through the site, it is pitch black. And what you need to do to fix it, which I try to explain this on each video I do now. You go into settles, you go into settings, yes, and graphics. Which one is it? Let me just figure out which one it is before I tell you the right one and the wrong one. So I believe, if I remember rightly, it's resolution scale that you need to put all the way up. Once you've put that all the way up, then you will be able to see properly through that. But there you go, you learned something. We don't need to mention cheese. Right, we're on the hunt for a bucket. So I'm going to check these buildings over here. No, you can't, unfortunately. I have tried to ride it before. Get some arrows here. a bit of leather. Leather's quite rare, to be fair. Rare, to be fair. So are cogs. Mate, it's too hot, innit? And we got another day of this, which is going to be even worse tomorrow by all accounts. It's going to be even hotter. But then it should start cooling down afterwards. I've struggled today, I don't mind admitting. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be as hot as it has for the last couple of days, but it is going to be, it's still going to be hot. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they change their mind every 5 minutes, don't they? And there we are. Oh, both of those we need. These you can use for water. You carry one of these around full of water and it lasts you for ages. Let's think. What can I afford to get rid of at the moment? I could eat that. I'll tell you what, Rez, I'm quite lucky where I am because my place seems to be at the right angle that the sun never actually bakes through the window, so the flat actually stays quite cool. Dentry, that sounds horrible, mate. See, I mean, most of the time now, AC is like a luxury item over here. I mean, I've been looking at buying one to install here because, to be fair, when I'm doing these streams, if it gets hot, then I'm sort of pretty much stuck in the same position for 2 hours at a time, and I can't really do anything about it. So I've got the fans blowing on me, and that's about it. You know, I've got to hope that that's enough. But sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. What is it I need? I needed fire. Damn, I just left a load of firewood over there. But that's alright, I got an axe, so. Oh, Rez, that's got to be a pain in the ass, mate. Yeah, the dogs have got to be hating it because it's too hot for them, innit? I mean, they want to go for walks and stuff like that, but you just can't take them out, can you? Right, when you hear that bang, guys, it means a vehicle has crashed somewhere. You can go and rescue the guy, and then you get the option to trade with him, but I don't need to trade at the moment, so he can sit in there and burn. What I need is rocks. I need 8 rocks, I think. How many is that so far? That's 4 rocks so far. Five. 6. 7. 8. Yeah, I'm totally with you on that, Rez. That does wind me up, something chronic. You know, if you want to take your dog for a walk, take your dog for a walk early in the morning before the heat, you know? Right, so I need to get water in here. This is what I need more buckets for. Right, if we fill that up. And if I drink all of that. Mead is really nice. Problem is, Rez, I think you'd probably try and drink it dry on your own, mate. You wouldn't give us a chance to help you, would you? Right, that's that one. Right, so we just need some more firewood and some bark. Right, bark we should be able to get easily enough. So we get some more firework. Sounds like a song, doesn't it? Rez trying to drink Lake Mead dry. Right, let's get some bark. Ideally, I need a shemeti for that. But we should be able to do it, hopefully, with a combat knife. There we go. Right, so let's start distilling. Takes a little while, but you'll get all the fresh water you want now. Excellent. And then I think what we do need as well is a fire for cooking. So if we just build a normal campfire, then we can put a cooking pot and a grill stand over the top of them. So if we situate that, little tip when you're building it, put it in here. Because then if it rains, it will not put your fire out. I need the axe again, so let's swap that for that. Is that tree that never chops down? I think it is. TR, I'm not going to dignify that with an answer. How absolutely rude. Of course I know what I'm doing. I'm shocked that you would even say such a thing. Spinning trees. Right, how many branches have I got now? I've got 4. Yeah, the trees do have a health bar, but nothing else does. That's better. Give me a decent amount. Right, stones again. What you on about? What you on about? What you talking about, Willis? Right, let's see, we got 7. I think we need 8, if I remember rightly. One more random rock. Do you know, TR, I knew that you were going to do that. I knew 100% you were going to put that on. I would say shocking behaviour, but it's not. It's awesome behaviour. By the way, guys, I think we've broken the record for the amount of people in the stream at one time. We had 13 a little bit earlier. I think 11 was the record before that. Right, so we can put some firewood in that one. Things are improving all the time. Oh, subs are up as well. Got over 340 subs now. Do you know what, Rez? I'm going to take it, mate. I'm going to take it. If they all did that, I'm happy. Right, that's ready to go when we need it to go. Accelerant we haven't got. But we should be able to ignite it. There we go. And we haven't got anything to cook that on at the moment. So we need a grill stand, which I would put on there. And we're going to need components, which I haven't picked up yet, and metal scraps, which I have. So we can get some metal scraps. And yeah, components, I don't think I've got any components because I haven't picked anything up yet. No. But we can do that later, that's fine. Components you can find pretty much anywhere. In fact, there's probably some kicking around here somewhere. Or there would have been before I decided to make it my base. Oh, it's my water bottle. Right, so that's alright. We'll just have to pick one of those up when we're on our way around. So guys, I think we're going to leave it at that point tonight. Because we've done quite well. We got quite a bit done. And then when we come back on the next one, we will go on a proper looting run. Because we need to get a lot more ammo. We need to pick up some more shemetis. And that kind of crap. And then we will go and shoot a bear in the face. How does that sound? Shut up, Rez. Fuck's sake. Making me look bad. Well, I do that myself, I know, but... Old man, you have a great trip, mate. And we will see you when you get back. Yeah, I can quite imagine that, actually, Rez. Right, so guys, remember... what is it? Thursday tomorrow, so there is no stream tomorrow. Nardi's night off. But on Friday we'll come back. We'll do a bit more Surrounded. We're going to do another episode on that. And then after that, that will probably be it for Surrounded. I'm not quite sure yet. But we will see. So guys, take it easy. Have a good day or evening or night, wherever you are. And I will see you all on the flip side. I'll catch you later.